Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Punchline. I'm your host, Lightning Lou, with my co-hosts, Dynamite Daisy and Category Five. Tonight we will be tonight we will be going over Cryptic 17 as well as the new event coming up, Cryptic 18. So, Daisy, what was your take on Cryptic 17?
Well, I mean, unfortunately, despite SL's um, glitches that night, it was a pretty good event. We had 5 bouts for this event, so it was a long one. And again, with Second Life being Second Life and loving to throw a little monkey wrench into everyday life, some of them went a little bit longer than others. So let's see, our first match of the evening, we had Nuno versus Coven. Coven being a new CBL fighter to the scene, Nuno being one of our seasoned veterans. But surprisingly, the win went to Coven. And boy, she did not hold back. The moment that bell rang, that girl was on Nuno like peanut butter to a cracker.
I agree. And that's that was one heck of a debut, I would say. I will say.
Yeah, it definitely was. Our second fight was Hunter versus Slim. And like the crowd kept saying, it was a tree versus a twig. Literally. But surprisingly, somehow, that twig knocked down the tree. I mean, Hunter had like, what, 18 feet on Slim?
At least.
That was insane. So those two fights went smoothly. Sorry, Slim being the winner of the Hunter and Slim outcome. Our next three, they got a little dicey, pun intended, with our next fight being Dice versus Saint. Dice came out swinging and walked away with a confirmed knockout.
I think the Saints kind of fell asleep on Saint.
Yeah, either that or Dice kind of knocked them out of them. Our next fight was a bit of a toss up in the air because we're still undecided if we're going to roll it back or not. But that was Carla El Diablo versus myself. And that's when SL really picked up and did her thing. But that's okay. Carla got in quite a few good knocks. I got a few in myself. But we'll keep that on the down low as to what's going to happen next. And then we had our big fight. Zev versus our very own Category 5. And when I say it was like Category 5's first ever fight, you blinked, you fucking missed it. You didn't even have to blink and you still felt like you missed it. Kyle?
Uh, and well, it is nice knowing I still live up to that name.
Well, I mean, what was going through your head after all of the upsets that we had to go through that night and it being a long night? I know
I,
I was nervous as shit. What was you feeling?
um, so going last, and I will say that the event was not without its fair share of difficulty, which kind of made it a little nerve-wracking for me. I mean, I had the mentality of just go in there, I'm gonna do my thing. Um, I've never. I mean, I've sparred Sev in the past, but that was only on one occasion. So the intel I got was he was training hard for it. That's what I want to hear because I mean, hey, I would want my opponent to be at their best. Um, but we went in there. Um, I got the first knockdown within the first opening seconds. He got up. I, the bout rolled on a little bit longer. I got the second down, and that was all she wrote. Um,
Yeah, and I mean, it was literally, like I said, it was literally you felt like you blinked and you missed it. And I mean, stuff like this can happen to anybody. We all know how Second Life absolutely loves to mess with our days. And I have to give a big shout out and honestly a round of applause to the Cryptic team, that being
Definitely.
Mike, Jack. Somehow we lost Ludwig somewheres around, I think, the third match of the night. And of course, Candace, like all of our production team, they just rolled with it. They did it the best that they could. And I mean, honestly, kudos to them because a lot of other people would have cracked under fucking pressure.
It was definitely well handled.
Very much so.
Indeed.
And I mean, that was basically Cryptic 17. And Kyle, what do we have coming up next?
Well, we're on to our next event, Cryptic 18. And if I give me one moment, I'll pull up the card here. With our first matchup, we have Ori the two-time versus Wolf Saballero. Now, overall, Ori is 9-7, 9-7-1. Wolf, with his cryptic record, is 0-3, but that's not saying he can't turn it around with this fight.
I
Wolf
mean,
is a tough competitor, that is
yeah,
for
he
sure.
is.
I do think Wolf will overcome Ori in this fight, to be honest with you. Um, just for the fact that, like you said, Wolf is a strong fighter.
He even gives me trouble in spars.
Well, I mean, for Wolf, he kind of has the added bonus of he understands English, but it's not his first language. So even if Ori tries to shit talk him and get in his head, it's not going to work very well. So I think I'd have to agree with you guys and go Wolf is definitely going to go in and get his third knockout on his record.
I agree. Our next match brings us to Onyx Ahmad versus Cryptic's latest up-and-comer, Javante. Both are 0-1 with Cryptic as far as the Cryptic standings go. It's a toss-up for me with it. I think Onyx definitely having a background in boxing, could use that to his benefit, but don't discount Javante.
Well, after seeing Javante's last match, for some reason, I don't really see, if that continues, I don't really see him overcoming Onyx, to be honest with you. I think Javante needs to slow down a bit more and choose his hits wisely. I believe that would be my take on that fight.
I mean, I'm gonna have to say that I kind of side with Kyle. It's a toss-up. Neither one of them have a win to their name yet. I think it's kind of funny that their boxing names is Onyx Sweet Hands and Javante Pretty Boy. I don't think either one of them are gonna come out looking very sweet or pretty by the end of this. But we'll see.
Our third lineup is Quinray Ghost, a name that is pretty well known, especially in the Cryptic universe, as well as the Fightality boxing as a whole, versus Eros. Um, Now, these two have fought each other before. Eros, I believe, won by points in their last meet. Both, I have actually had the pleasure of boxing both individuals in a professional setting. I obviously lost against Quinray to a TKO. I won against Eros via points, and man, did he make me work for it. um, uh, but Eros has kind of been out of the game for a while. Um, so I may have to give this one to Quinray, but we'll have to wait and see what happens.
Well, my take on this fight, I have also fought the both of them in a pro setting, and Eros, I think, gave me more of a workout than Quinray, and not just because of me and Quinray's past record. I just see Eros; he hits a lot harder. Um, he just seems to hit his mark a little bit more, in my opinion. But who knows? Quinray may come out on top. I mean, he's definitely due a win.
I mean, you're right. He is definitely due a win. He's been on quite the losing streak as of late. But, I mean, I don't know. I think Eros could come out with a win on this one. And I mean, there's rumors floating around that this could also be Eros's last fight before hanging up his boxing gloves. So, what a better way to go out than with a win?
I definitely agree.
I agree wholeheartedly. That's the best way to end your career if that is the case. I wish. Now, that brings us to the main event of the night and a fight that has been a long time coming. We have our CBL champion, Josh the Mad Dog Dalton, with a record of 5-0, putting his belt up against Robert the Castle Vegas. His overall record is 4-2 with 3 knockouts, and ooh, you won't want to miss this one. It, I foresee this being a nail biter.
Yeah, I don't think I could even judge this one. I mean, they're both relentless when they're in the ring.
I think, and since I took on Josh once and I fell short by a lot. um, I would say it's going to come down to strategy because Robert he's a tactician. He knows he's good with the footwork. He's um, along with timing his punches well. He's a master of dealing with lag. Um, so yeah, this one's hard to judge, but
Yeah, I don't even think I could judge this one, to be honest with you. You know, I have fought both of them in a pro setting, and however, I may have beaten Robert, but it's gonna be a totally different, two totally different styles in fighting going up against each other. On one hand, Robert, he's got that, stay out of the way type style, punch when needed, the in and out. While Josh, he's a little bit more, let's just say he'll get into a a a, a rumble with you in the middle of the ring. Robert tries to stay away from that. So it's going to be a very, very interesting fight.
indeed, and this is, like I said, this is one you probably will not want to miss.
No,
No, I
definitely
won't.
not. And I mean, like you guys said, they both have very different styles. And I mean, let's be honest, we don't call Josh Dalton the Mad Dog for no reason. When he gets in that ring, he is very intimidating without even saying a word. So
Let's
I
face
can,
it, he doesn't say much anyway,
well,
which is
yeah,
scary.
it is very scary. And I kind of, I can see that cracking Robert just a little bit because Robert hasn't really been in the ring for a while.
Well, you
So,
do know they're both going to have a lot of nerves going through,
oh
even
yes.
both of them.
I mean, they fought before in grid games, and if I remember right, Robert came out the winner in that fight. But I don't foresee Josh giving up the win a second time.
Yeah, we're grid games. We're talking about. It was on an amateur board.
Yeah.
Now we're talking about a pro fight. Totally different.
Yep. And plus, let's face it, that Mad Dog, he's got the belt and he ain't gonna let go.
There's a reason for it, and he's about to show everyone what that reason is when he goes in there.
Yep. So I think Cryptic 18 is gonna it's gonna be a real head scratcher for a couple of them, just tossing it up in the air. And then that last one, oof, we're all gonna be on the edge of our seats.
Mm,
I know I'll be.
me as well.
Well, I guess that leads us to, I guess next episode we'll be covering the press conference, won't we?
Yeah, it's a shame that we don't get to sneak into it this time because we actually have press access now. The sneaking in was kind of fun last time.
The perks of working in media, I suppose.
I guess so. But at least this time it will be all three instead of just two of us. So stay tuned for next week and don't forget to watch out as we, well, let's just say it. We're still going to kick the doors in on the press conference and be like, we're here, bitches.
Well, with that, I believe that is all we have for today. As always, I'm your host, Category 5.
Lightning Lou.
Oh shit, I forgot my name for a minute. Dynamite Daisy.
Wow.
I
Oh,
think that's cue that Dynamite needs to go back to bed because clearly something's not functioning.
oh man. On that note, ladies and gents, until next time,
Have a great night.
take care.